Sir, you
a
have made your
nationalist
point.
party
Please
like
conclude.
the BJP will
Sir,
feel comfortable with this silence on the tragedy of Manipur. Keep
This
your
house-
hands on
this-
your heart and think about the 60,000
No, they are
people
sitting up
who
to
are linguistic
11:58.
in relief camps.
ইনাৰ মণিপুৰৰ নৱনিৰ্বাচিত কংগ্ৰেছ সাংসদ অংগমচা বিমল আকাইজাম
If you wanted to doubt the nationality and the nationalism of the people of that state,
গোষ্ঠী সংঘৰ্ষই জুৰুলা কৰা মণিপুৰৰ সাংসদৰ এই ক্ষোভ প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদীৰ মৌনতাক লৈ আক্ৰমণাত্মক সাংসদগৰাকী ৬০,০০০ লোক গৃহহীন ২০০ৰো অধিক লোকৰ মৃত্যু এয়া কোনো কৌতুক নহয় গৃহযুদ্ধ সদৃশ পৰিৱেশ মণিপুৰত ইয়াৰ পিছতো মণিপুৰৰ ট্ৰেজেডিক লৈ মৌন দৰ্শক কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰ সদনত প্ৰথমবাৰলৈ সম্বোধন কৰিয়েই এনেদৰে সৰব হ'ল নৱনিৰ্বাচিত সাংসদগৰাকী
60,000 people homeless is not a joke. 200 plus people died. And there has been a civil war-like situations where people are armed to the teeth and roaming around and fighting each other, defending their villages. And the Indian state is a mute spectator to this tragedy for 1 year.
কেন্দ্ৰৰ মৌনতাই অপমান কৰিছে মণিপুৰৰ যুৱ প্ৰজন্মক অপমান কৰিছে মেৰী কম মীৰাবাই চানু সৰিতা দেৱীক সাংস্কৃতিক ক্ষেত্ৰৰ আইকন ৰতন থিয়ামকো অপমান কৰাৰ দুঃসাহস কৰিলে আপোনালোকে কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰ তথা বিজেপিলৈ বাক্যবান বিমল আকাইজামৰ
I must ask these questions to the House. You are dishonoring the likes of the youths who hold the tricolor in international platforms. The likes of Mary Kom, Sarita Kunjarani, and Mirabai Chanu. You are saying that you don't matter in this country. Your state doesn't matter in this country. You are also saying that the likes of Ratan Thiam, the icon of the culture of this country, Harivam Sham Sharma, don't matter in this country. If you have an iota of concern for this state, there would not have been a silence. There would not have been a silence in this house, nor in the presidential address. This must be registered.
Please raise your point of order.
If you wanted to doubt the nationality and the nationalism of the people of that state, you must realize that these people have fought for the country. These people have brought Lural to this country.
মণিপুৰৰ প্ৰতি চেণ্টিমিটাৰ ভূমিতে সষ্ট্ৰম কেন্দ্ৰীয় সশস্ত্ৰ বাহিনী দেশৰ ভিতৰতে সৰ্বাধিক সেনা মোতায়েন কৰা ৰাজ্যৰ ভিতৰত অন্যতম মণিপুৰ ইয়াৰ পিছতো কেনেকৈ গৃহহীন হ'ল ৬০,০০০ লোক কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰক প্ৰশ্নবান কংগ্ৰেছ সাংসদজনৰ
That each and every square centimeter of Manipur is covered by a central armed forces. It is one of the most militarized areas in this country where you have more armed policemen than the civil police, besides the armed forces of the Union. Despite this, how is that 60,000 people were rendered homeless and villages in thousands were destroyed? And yet, our Prime Minister remained mute, not even a word. And the presidential address did not even mention that.
কিয় ইতিহাসৰ পাঠ্যপুথিত এতিয়াও উপেক্ষিত উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চলৰ ইতিহাস উত্তৰ পূবৰ ইতিহাসক অন্তৰ্ভুক্ত কৰিবলৈও দাবী উত্থাপন কৰিব লগা হয় এয়া ঔপনিৱেশিক চিন্তাধাৰাৰে প্ৰতিফলন বুলি উল্লেখ সাংসদজনৰ
After independence, can you negate this fact? We are talking about the inclusion of the Northeast history after 75 years. That's a classic exclusion. India was an anthropological subject, not a historical subject in the eyes of the colonial forces. And today, the Northeast remains outside of the history of the Indian history textbook. That is why you treat them as the other. And that's the silence. And the silence on the Manipur tragedy is not unique. It is the reflection of this general continuity of the colonial in the post-colonial. It is sad to see. Go back and see those 60,000 people languishing in the relief camp. Don't talk about partition
Prime Minister go
remembrance
there once.
till you bring that. I would keep quiet the moment the Prime Minister opened his mouth and the Nationalist Party says that
Right.
Manipur is part of India and we care for the people of that state. Only then I will accept what is nationalism in our face.
গোষ্ঠী সংঘৰ্ষৰ সন্দৰ্ভত মণিপুৰৰে সাংসদে লোকসভাৰ মজিয়াত এনেদৰে প্ৰথমবাৰলৈ সৰব হোৱা পৰিলক্ষিত হ'ল। সাংসদজনৰ সৰব স্থিতিয়ে দৃষ্টি কাঢ়িলে কেন্দ্ৰৰো। এনে সমালোচনাৰ পিছত বুধবাৰে মৌনতা ভংগ কৰিবলৈ বাধ্য হ'ল প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদীও।
मणिपुर की स्थिति सामान्य करने के लिए सरकार निरंतर प्रयासरत है।
Sir, you
A
have made your
nationalist
point.
party
Please
like
conclude.
the BJP
National Desk,
will
Pratidiin Time.
feel comfortable with their silence on the tragedy of Manipur